What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And as you guys can see, once again, I am outside with it on this beautiful but hot day here in Dallas, Texas, man. As you guys can see, the sun is shining down on me. So, today is going to be a great video. The skin is glowing. I'm glowing. I'm feeling good. How about you? And you already seen today's title, so you may have a clue about what we're about to talk about. But before we jump in today's video, guys, the 5 key principles for the modern man, my first ever book. It is a guide for young men, middle-aged men, older men. It's a jump start for men to get on the right path. If you haven't started yet, there's a perfect guide to help you get started. The link is in the description. And also, I'm starting a school. I'm starting a school system for you guys to help men get on the right track as well. In the memberships are starting at 99 cents. So get in before the prices go up. And also the After Pill 2.0, my second channel where I react to comments on my channel, comments on Instagram, Twitter, X, wherever. You're going to see it over there on the second channel. So make sure you subscribe over there. And that's it for the advertisements. So jumping in today's video, I have to admit, and this is a conclusion that I've also come to. I used my hatred for people to get ahead. As a man, you have to admit certain things to yourself. As a man, you also have to admit where you may fall short. You have to admit the great things about yourself, and you also have to admit the not so great things about yourself. Listen, along this journey, along my journey, along your journey, there are people who are going to do you wrong. There are people who are going to do you dirty. There are people who are going to throw dirt on your character, on your name. There's going to be people who shit on you. There are going to be people who do things to you for you not to get to where you need to be. There are going to be people who stop you on every ladder, every prong, rung, whatever you call that thing on a ladder. They're going to try to stop you on every inch of the way. They're going to do it, and you're going to develop a hatred for these people. You're going to develop a disdain for these people, the very people who showed the hatred towards you first. It's going to happen. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay. It's okay to have that hatred. It's okay to hate those people. Only if you're using it to propel yourself to the next level. That's when it's okay. See, it's not okay when you're harboring resentment. It's not okay when you're harboring that hatred because it sits in your system, sits in your spirit, and it festers, right? It gets all in your heart. It gets all in your mind. It starts making decisions for you, irrational decisions, hateful decisions, certain decisions you may not want to cross if you let it sit there and fester. You have to use that energy and turn it into something good, right? You can't let it sit in your system and fester. You can't, because that's when you become what I speak about a lot of times. That's when you become these incels. That's when you start to hate, men who are on the right path. That's when you start to hate the good looking man. That's when you start to hate the tall man. That's when you start to hate the successful man. That's when you start to hate women that you can't get, beautiful women, right? Harboring that resentment, harboring that hatred is what that does, right? And these people who try to stop you in every way, these people who have wronged you, right? Many times they're going to be the closest people to you. They're going to be the closest people to you. They're going to be coworkers and friends, you know, that you've vented to, right? They're going to be family members, moms, dad, aunties, cousins. They're going to be the closest people, right? Many times the strangers that come along, they're going to be the ones who help you out. They're going to be the ones who lend you a helping hand. Not all the time, but many times it is. The people who are close to you, they don't want to see you succeed most of the time. And this is many people's story, many men's story, right? This is the traditional come up story. It's always the ones that are closest to you who don't want you to succeed. In fact, doing everything in their power to not see you succeed, even talking down on you, even trying to sway you away from taking that job or becoming a business owner or taking that risk. See, sometimes it may come across as advice when it's really not. They're just trying to stop you from being better than them. They never took that risk. They never took that leap forward. They never went above and beyond. So why would they let you do it? And there's going to be a point in time where you come to these realizations and you're going to hate their fucking guts. Let me take a sip of water. You're going to hate their guts. And I'm speaking from experience. There's many people who have wronged me. There's many people who have literally put shit on my character, thrown dirt on my name, unwarranted. Unwarranted. People who I called family, people who I've called friends, co-workers who I've called associates. They're going to be people close to you, the closest to you. It's always the closest ones. These people have done everything to me. Extended family, thrown dirt on my name, tried to exile me, insulted me, insulted everything about me, conjured up things that weren't true, lies, right? Questioned my integrity, all of these things. But it's okay. It's okay. Because when those things happen, I definitely developed that hatred for them. But I didn't just let that hatred sit in my spirit. I just didn't let that hatred sit and fester into inaction. No, I allowed it to propel me. See, yes, it's hatred. Yes, it is a negative emotion. Yes, it is a negative overall, but it is still energy. It is still energy that must be put out, that must be put somewhere because it's just going to sit there regardless. You ever wonder why people never maximize on their potential? You ever wonder why people never become who they should be or who they should be or who they should become long term? Ask them. Sit back and watch interviews. Sit back and watch street interviews, right? A lot of people's issues stem from childhood, stem from their early days, their early 20s. And what do they always say? Oh, my mom, she never believed in me. Oh, my dad, he did this. Oh, my friends, they did this, and I just never got over it, right? Or that bad relationship where that woman, you know, did something to you. She cheated, betrayed you, got with your best friend or something like that, right? There's always a story similar to that. There's always the people closest to you, right? But I use that example because those are people who never used that hatred. They never used that that emotion to get them to the next level. They never use that trauma to get them over that bridge, to get them over that ledge. They let it sit there and fester, right? And it resulted in them not doing a damn thing. It resulted in them just being purposeless, being purposeless. Like I said, it sits in your spirit. It it infects your mind. It infects your heart, right? You have some on the extreme. You have some on the other side of the aisle, right? But ultimately, if you let it sit and fester, it's not good because you'll just end up a nobody. You'll end up believing in the very thing these people try to talk into you, which wasn't positive, which wasn't encouragement, which was everything but that, right? It was everything but that. This is when I started hitting the gym. When these things happened to me, when I came across these circumstances, the gym was my life force. And I always bring up the gym. Y'all, I'm sure by now y'all should understand why I bring up the gym. The gym probably saved me from doing a lot of things. The gym probably saved me from punching a lot of people in the mouth. The gym probably saved me from doing a whole lot more, honestly. The gym helped me regain focus. The gym helped me to understand that I can do way more than what I'm doing now. The gym also helped me understand growth, right? Transformation, not just of the body, but of the mind, right? It helped me to stay clear of all of the BS. It helped me also to transfer that pain, that anger, that hatred into those weights, right? Into that exercise. That's what it helped me do. So when I got on the outside world, outside the gym, I used those lessons, those mental lessons, those mental notes, and I applied it on the outside world. I used that energy that was harbored in the inside, that I was keeping on the inside, that I was putting into the gym. I also used that energy to put out in life, right? Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It is just transferred, right? Let me repeat that one more time. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It is only transferred. So even if it is negative, you have to understand how to transfer that energy into something positive. No matter what you're going through, no matter how you look at it, you have to. Because otherwise, you'll just be another incel that nobody cares about, that doesn't get women, who who isn't driving around the cars you should be, who isn't making the money that you should be making. You'll just be another bitch boy that nobody cares about. The government don't care about you. The bitches don't care about you. Other men don't care about you. You just become another blink in the universe. Because we're here one day and then we're gone. You'll just become another blip who nobody even know that existed. Right? So I made this video for the ones who may not be understanding how they feel right now. I made this video for the young men in general, who may be feeling exactly what I'm talking about, that hatred for people who have done them wrong, right? That hatred towards family members who turned their back on you. I'm here to tell you, I was that guy too. And I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I was once in your shoes. And in some instances, still in your shoes, right? I still got people on my shit list, trust me. Look, I'm a work in progress as well. I'm not perfect. I don't have it all together, right? I'm not just walking around here forgiving people. Oh, I forgive you, turn the other cheek. Hell no. Fuck you, motherfuckers. And I can't wait till I get to where I really need to be so I can really shit on you motherfuckers. That's how I really be feeling. But I'm a work in progress. I understand that. So that's why I'm speaking the way that I'm speaking. So that you understand that you're not alone in how you feel. You're not alone in this process that you're in, right? You're gonna hate people. You're gonna hate people because of how they did you. You're gonna hate people for the way that they did you. You're gonna hate family members. You may hate your mom right now. You may hate your dad right now. You may hate some friends that you fell out with right now. Don't just sit in the shit. Don't just sit in your shit. Get up, wipe yourself off, and keep it pushing. Keep it going. Because harboring those emotions is just gonna harm you. Because 9 times out of 10, these people don't care to make up with you, don't care to come to the conclusion that they were wrong. They don't care. So it will behoove you to use that energy that you're feeling to become the best possible version of yourself that you can be. I'm telling the truth. I put out, you see this? See these muscles? I'm not even trying to flex. You see this? That comes from emotional pain. That comes from trauma. Putting that work into the gym, wanting to be better, wanting to be not wanting to be normal. Fuck being normal. I don't want to be that. We talk a lot about a lot of different things, but I've told you guys plenty of times. Normalcy is not where I want to be at, and neither should you. Because if you're a normal man, you're going to be wiped out of oblivion anyway. No matter who gets in office, I don't care what you're talking about. You're going to be wiped out of existence just being normal. I refuse to be normal. I refuse to be average. And that's why I go hard in everything that I do. And people are going to come along the way and try to knock you off your pivot, but use that energy that they see when they try to knock you off your pivot. That's energy in itself. People's emotions, people's jealousy, people's envy, people's whatever. Anytime that energy, whether negative or positive, is used to try to deter you or try to encourage you, it doesn't matter. It is still energy that can be used to propel you to where you need to be. Remember that. So it doesn't matter about the negativity. Learn how to deflect and redirect. See, that's a lot of men's issues, right? That's a lot of men's issues. They just hold on to the negativity. They hold on to the rejections. They hold on to the no's. They hold on to all the bullshit. When in reality, all you got to do is deflect and redirect that energy into something else. Redirect it into the gym, redirect it into making more money, redirect that into coming up with the business. Redirect it, right? And that's an after pill. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.